And in that book, he showed with data that the more people there are, the more we have to use with everything. Finite resources are actually infinite resources by the data. We're not even on the brink of what the earth can do for us. He's like, we have as many resources as we want. It's like, no, God gave us a world of abundance and there is no cap, which is really cool.
Have you guys heard of the book Hannah's Children by Catherine Pacalic? So she talks about this in the beginning of her book as well. It's sort of like we bought into this notion of overpopulation based on a few of these people, right, the scientists and like pretty influential papers back in that era of the 60s and 70s. But she said what we later realized, what we did not calculate, is that with like we said like, well, here are, like here's like graph of like what we have and like here's how we're producing. So this is like the factor that we did not consider was human ingenuity. And that like at every turn we've seen that like uptick, like like meeting in beyond what the resources are. So I won't try to quote any more than that because I don't remember as well as I should.
Well, yeah.
But it's the same idea. And now we have all these like, yeah, Hannah's Children.
Okay.
The women defying the birth dearth. So it's that book is really interesting because it is talking about like the value of big families and what that gives. But she begins it, so she's an economist by trade, and so she talks also just kind of about like this is like the academic framework for beginning this sort of like idea of overpopulation, and like that actually is a fallacious framework, a total fallacy.
Like here's something really cool. There's a farmer that developed his own car panels made out of soybeans that are stronger than steel.
What?
So,
And he uses them
All
as
right, where are my
panels.
notes? I gotta get this guy's
Yeah.
name.
I forget his
The
name.
panels on a car
Yeah, so he built his own Mustang with soybean parts,
with
like on like the shell, like all those
Oh.
like
Gotcha.
doors and quarter panels and hood and everything.
Interesting. The soy stang.
That's an awesome name.
Huh.
Yeah, and so he
And what part of the soybean he was using, like the fibers of the leaves or the soybeans themselves, or did you
I don't remember.